Hey guys, so it's now Friday at about 6ish after work. So last night I didn't end up doing any classical Chinese texts. I literally just stayed there and downstairs and just watched TV all day. So yeah, I had a really good day yesterday. I tried to just squeeze in as much as I could, and because I was working from home, there was no commute time. I did about 8 hours when I normally do slightly over, which is good, so I had more time that way. So yeah, I think all in all I got about 7.5 hours. So today I did a lot less, because again I have a commute time, so I started reading about 7ish and then stopped reading about 8:20, but then 10 minutes of that I was going to like prepare my lunch and brush my teeth, so I was still listening. So I was having a break for that time, but then when I got in the car again, 20 minutes, 5 minutes there, 25, half an hour back. Also just had some food and I was listening while I was doing that, so probably about an hour and a bit of listening, an hour and a bit of reading. So it's like 6 o'clock, and yeah, I was originally planning on having a lesson with my tutor tomorrow. For classical Chinese, that's been postponed to next week because she's busy, so I'm not going to do anything more with classical. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch a bit of TV, probably Condor Heroes at some point, and I'm going to play some video games. So what I've done is I've been playing Skyrim in Chinese. I've kind of wanted to play it on legendary difficulty for a while, but never got around to it. I've always waited until my character was really strong and then changed it to the hardest difficulty. So this is how I was doing it from the start. I've got to I can't remember, level 30 or something like that now, or maybe it's 20 or 30, I can't remember, because I haven't played it in a week or two. So I'm going to do that, but basically because there's no Chinese audio for the game, it's only dubbed in other languages, I can't remember, Spanish, German, Japanese and stuff. When you put it in Chinese, it defaults to English, which is a problem because all of the lines, or most of the lines, are voice acted. So if every time I click on someone to speak to someone and there's English audio, I'm almost never going to read the Chinese apart from the user interface. So what I did is I went onto file for the game, and you can change the files for the English. So even though you can't change them independently in the game options, the subtitles and the audio, you can change it manually in the game files. So basically I've loaded the Japanese audio because I don't understand Japanese, and I'm using the Chinese text, so that way when I'm listening it's it's pleasant sounding, it's a language that I like the sound of. I don't understand it, so I just have to listen to the so I just have to read the subtitles. There are some words in that you pick up in Japanese because you read the subtitles and hear it and it's one character, then you know what it is, or some words that pop up that I might know, like Hayako, and I'm like, oh okay, or something like that. And then also there's all of the Japanese English that they use, and words that be written in katakana, so there's still Dragon Ball and stuff like that. All of that kind of vocab, because it's an English game translated into Japanese, there's actually quite a few words like that. So it's kind of a little bit of help from the English cognates with Japanese, but it's something I can live with, and it's quite entertaining hearing the Japanese voice acting. They put a lot of effort in, and the kind of English Japanese I always find quite funny because sometimes it sounds very different. I did overall 7.5 hours-ish yesterday, so that was by far my most productive day, and it was a work day, so that was really cool. I watched a bit of YouTube over lunch as well, which helped boost it up, and listening to podcasts, even stuff when I was brushing my teeth and things, and just really fitting it into any time that I could. I don't think I'm going to do that going forward. That was more just to try and push the time up, because I think your brain needs time to rest as well. So although some people say promoting literally listening 24/7 even while you sleep, I don't think that's as useful. I've seen, for example, the course by Barbara Oakley, Learning How to Learn. I've watched some of the videos by that, and it also kind of went with what I thought about anyway before, which was that you need to kind of do a bit of intense and then have a break for a bit and let your brain kind of reconsolidate all the information while you're resting. So yeah, I think I don't want to be cramming in every second, and now my Chinese is getting to a level where a lot of the stuff like watching TV and listening to podcasts doesn't use a lot of mental energy. Obviously more than say English, but a lot less because you're kind of used to it by now. But that's not to say when I've been listening for hours that I want to put my noise cancelling headphones on, turn the volume up really high so it's louder than my electric toothbrush, and then play it through that. I just want to brush my teeth with no noise and just let my brain wander during that time. I think all these breaks, small short breaks, do add up and help reconsolidate. So it's just a thought. I'm not entirely convinced that filling every possible waking gap you can with Chinese or your target language is necessarily a good thing. I think if I'm going to watch something, watch it in Chinese. If I'm going to read something, read it in Chinese. If I'm going to play something, play it in Chinese. Try and do a lot of active stuff where I'm concentrating. But for this more passive stuff, I don't really find it as useful. And to be honest, I think sometimes it's better just to let your brain relax. So that's it. I'm probably not going to record anything else today. Just a bit of a video update for Friday, day 5 out of 7. So I've been on track every day so far, hitting the 5.7 hours. I put the spreadsheet up with the hours now, and yeah, I don't think I'll record any Skyrim because my laptop, when I put it on for that, already sounds like it's taking off. It sounds like a plane taking off. Most days at work, I don't have that much to say if I'm recording every day, just because the routines are the same. Like the morning routine is exactly the same every single day. It varies a little bit more on the weekends. Tomorrow I will still be getting up in the morning and reading before anything else, because otherwise I don't do it. I do it in the morning or I don't do it at all. That's what I've learned. I will catch up with you guys tomorrow, and peace.